guys, it's Chris from Wine Weirdos, and we are hanging out at Eberle Winery. I'm here with Gary Eberle, and we're going to move on and look at some Syrah now.
Great, Chris. This is our Steinbeck Vineyard Syrah. This is the sixth oldest Syrah vineyard in the United States. I planted the first Syrah vines since the repeal of Prohibition back in 1974, and this is a Chapoutier clone that found its way into my hands. It is this particular vineyard, our Steinbeck Vineyard, is the I said it's the sixth oldest. The oldest is over at Zaca Mesa, a vineyard I planted in '78. Vineyards I planted in the early '70s all got phylloxera.
Now, how far is that Steinbeck Vineyard from here?
2/3 of a mile, sort of diagonally.
Oh, okay, so very close.
Yeah, Howie Steinbeck is my is a partner and my vineyard manager.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's we have three vineyards that we are financially involved in. The estate vineyard right here, Steinbeck and Middle Road. And this vineyard is like the early ones I did, was planted on its own roots. So it's very susceptible to phylloxera, but we've been able to keep the phylloxera out so far, just as the estate vineyard is the same way.
Now, I'm enjoying the nose. It's a little subtle, and I'm getting a lot of like that, I'd say like sour cherry is maybe the predominant thing I get out of it, a lot of like red fruit.
When I, in ideal conditions and the wine is just a touch warmer maybe, I get what I call blueberries in blood. I think the predominant fruit in Syrah tends to be blueberry, and then underneath the blueberry there's the component that reminds me of a piece of good beef, like sirloin sliced for carpaccio.
Oh yeah. Not
cooked raw, but not gamey, not bloody.
Right,
there's
like
a sort of a sweet meat, kind of a sweet beef.
Raw and ready to eat, right?
Yes. And this is a wine that goes so well with food. Great affinities with so many foods.
Yeah, whenever you have that raw meat characteristic, you're pretty much ready to pair it with any red meat, no matter how how it's prepared. I think it's really well balanced. I'm enjoying it. It's got a long finish.
Well, and it's like I said, I've been doing this. I've been making Syrah since the '78 vintage was my first. The vineyards I planted in '74. We made the first wine off of it in '78, and it took a long time. I mean, back in the late '70s and the early '80s, selling Syrah. I mean, no one knew what it was, or they thought it was Petite Syrah, and why don't you call it Petite Syrah? And I'd have to go through the whole song and dance about, no, it's a completely different grape. Try this; it won't remind you of Syrah, of Petite Syrah.
Well, I'd say you guys have it after that much time. I think you guys have it pretty well figured out. And this is the '08 vintage.
'08. Yeah, we're running out. We'll be out of the '08 before the end of summer. So.
Now, how long do you like to wait on your Syrahs? I mean, if this is the '08, I mean, obviously it's very drinkable right now, but I think this is also the type of wine that could probably sit down for a little while.
Oh yeah, in fact, Oz Clark was through here about a year ago, and we pulled out a '78, a '79, and an '81, and they were still drinking very
absolutely
nicely. Not as well as the Cabernets from that period, but still drinking quite nicely.
All right. Well, so we're enjoying the Syrah here at Eberle Vineyard, and we'll be back with more soon from Wine Weirdos.